Alright ladies, you know the drill. Gotta bull bust a little, there's time to kill. Alpha and Bravo on point, don't forget the safety belt. Charlie, don't buy Delta, just do the run of the mill. Nerves are still as per usual, so what I like to see from the legionnaires of my team. We ain't after easy, got you thinking we tryna die hard when no lane as it seems. The master plan was deep rooted to molecular seams. Burst in, guns blazing, hit the floor of the establishment. Each second was considered momentary management. Every nook, cranny, corner, camera covered like a crime syndicate. Spray it, lay the land, we're being delicate, rules elaborate. Caveat until leaving meticulous, red herrings. Caviar or bruise clues like fake selling her rings and earrings. Laureate of evidence is in fact a laureate. Supposed airings, a string that led to that which black confusion all you're hearing. While the listening Mr. Investigator man goes ham, can he find the right reasoning for all the shebangs? What kind of gang stick up a bank, set up a hostage dam and feed him PF chains? Don't know what went down inside, but seems no one got trauma pangs. Sure, it looked like people lost jewelry, but they said it was cool. Crack a witness to find out our crew was shopping with the money pool, which was left behind too, man, with the plan acting a fool. But it went according to the decimals, weave with threads of fate from a spool. Playing a symphony of destiny, wonderful big move, shrouded in mystery. Break equivalency with the brain of a galaxy. Keep up the five-headed soliloquy. My protection is a miasma of serendipity. Aim in this direction and you lose accuracy. Guess it'd be my stand if I was in that story. Break the multi-stack gauge with this much ability. Where we're at remains undisclosed, always indisposed. Identities on the never need to know. Authorities like passione capos. Few seek a war with us, yonis will cap those. These flows show a path everyone wins in, just as proposed. Tomfoolery during the mid-game clown fiesta. He say, she say, we played and even got a short siesta. Skin color, Sierra, but making sure you ain't thinking terroristas. Just a traveling circus, that was the barista. Like, this is a robbery, get on your hands and knees. Face the wall, stay quiet if you will please. The secret, slowly but surely break bread with them, plus cheese. Crack a barrel of jokes about these birds and bees. You were dealing with henchmen, loyal wouldn't snitch. Stitch a bitch up, they got the pimp that's akin to a lich. Ones in command got that life glitch. They're the toothpick fix, the tools you need at the right time anywhere. Can counter and draft picks. Alright, fine, plan was quite literally plan on the fly. Isolate guests, don't drop disguise and improvise. No one gets hurt, make sure they act in the mental. Prioritize vital, but Miss Fry's grocery list done to the syllable. Charlie handle simple and menial, no need for mass. Bravo coordinated complications with panache. Alpha scours the fourth channel for a cache. Meanwhile Delta dealt with perimeter, shadow moves like the hand was smoking a sash. As for what we're buying time for, that remains to be seen. Try to keep up with the info, we continue to beam. Automated executable, spread moolah like cream. Passage granted to the morally righteous if we deem. Check your weapons and corruption at the coat check, please. Don't forget the receipt, ain't like valet, you can keep your keys. Recount inventory, the sum must be none when y'all leave. Our bouncer might be the last dude you wanna be. So what's the end game? World dominate? Nah, it's most definitely newly water the world to irrigate. Prime thought to let your own revelation correlate. Elevate into destiny, manifest conduits, absorb as we pulsate. Playing a symphony of destiny, wonderful big move, shrouded in mystery. Break equivalency with the brain of a galaxy. Keep up the five-headed soliloquy. My protection is a miasma of serendipity. Aim in this direction and you lose accuracy. Guess it'd be my stand if I was in that story. Break the multi-stack gauge with this much ability. It's Fleetin, feet free, this is relieving. I'm feeling like it's gonna be gone soon, I ain't done feeding. Don't be leaving with your chest heaving. Human, guess I was assuming wrong. Start turning, hair flicking, haptic emotion winking. Start slow motion creeping out, tingling, senses singing. Sanity clinging for dear life, this lady's killing. Mentally tangling, wrangling me till the nitty starts unraveling. Is it head boss for hip hop or plain loving? They ain't befitting to mix love and condition. When you hit it off, unconditionally love what's happening. It ain't malicious, no venomous. If I kill you with kindness, ain't ever poisonous. Verbally a bit much, but it ain't ignorance. It's ignition for diligence. I guess you could call it verbeloquence. Coin terms and gibberish innocence. Cuss out a kipschvidder, but that's about it for now. Howl about how proud of 2021 I never thought about having this crowd. With Jamie Django go loud, touring through worlds of sound. Get crowned, curveball off a mound, home run tongue in my mouth. Utter waterfalls to fill pools of knowledge. Wise understanders illustrate by adding free culture, power, refinement to God. Trap false builders, destroy, be reborn. Come alive to spin Cypher, repeat to refine better. Pepper with clever, try not to get chopped by the cleaver. It's kinda like when you're feeling you got a lever. Tie it off, use glue, perma-sealer. Till one day all of a sudden fate be the revealer. Tug a ribbon, see a transformer. New page in life, interception, turnover. It's fleeting, feet free, this is relieving. I'm feeling like it's gonna be gone soon. I ain't done feeding, don't be leaving with your chest heaving, fuming. Guess I was assuming wrong, start turning, hair flicking, haptic emotion winking. Start slow motion creeping out, tingling, sense of singing. Sanity clinging for dear life, this lady's killing. Mentally tangling, wrangling me till the need these thoughts unraveling. Is it head boss for hip hop or plain loving? Dame befitting to mix love and condition. When you hit it off unconditionally, love was happening. We was yammering, hammering at this, trying to break it down. Could be clowning around in town till we run out of nouns, resort to profound. Pick up what red packers dropped us off, I guess that was just lost and found. We was cruising till the moods feel super fluent. Drown out of superfluous, fool acting ineloquent. Dog sleeps on the wrong cats, owns knickknacks. Can't shut up to save his life, easy click clack. Buy one nail to see the brick, I lay down to create a track. Bank of Midas touch, clean up gems, call it Goldman Sachs. Yellow brick road, pristine golden fish eggs like Tic Tacs. Burn slow like you've been rolled with candle wick wax. Sitting lean all the way back at a party, drop Molly. Leasing social disorder when cranking up acidity, but turn into a couch if you slip me psycho worthy. Get a little too wordy for QWERTY, chemically compounded. Leave them dumbfounded, my abilities all rounded. Get a little hounded, surrounded by astounded. What the crown did. Heavy the head around it. Enemies were bound and alarms were sounded. It's fleeting, feet free, this is relieving. I'm feeling like it's gonna be gone soon, I ain't done feeding. Don't be leaving with your chest heaving, fuming. Guess I was assuming wrong, sorry turning. Hair flicking, haptic emotion winking. Start slow motion creeping, now tingling. Sense of singing, sanity clinging for dear life, this lady's killing. Mentally tangling, wrangling me till the need these thoughts unraveling. Is it head boss for hip hop or plain loving? Dame befitting to mix love and condition. When you hit it off, unconditionally love was happening. Is it ever really enough? One more game, ending on a loss would be a shame. The binge watcher dreads the showstopper for a sec, then looks at the depleted bag. Call the man of grass to ask for a deal, expect some sort of spiel. Instead met with crass sass, you don't get yet. You see the plug to his plug got unplugged. Sucks. Could probably do a set of yucks if you assuming that I'm after the bucks. My predicaments make me yuck. Hung high dry, we sit in ducks. My crux is a lack of self-interest. Way too much empathy, goals unorthodox. Less worried about myself than I am about a generation that's fap into roadblocks. The sweet taste of victory when you've dopamine thieved. Didn't get carried and put in work for satiated and relieved. Yo, cleaved enemies suspect deceit. Hate the team, collectively they seethed. You won the bet to see who's better, so now thou might be reaved. Speech ceases conveying the right feel. Serotonin through the roof, still a glance at your opponent and it's oof. For sportsmanship, toxic handshake, that's a spoof. Genuine relation with this person goes poof, huh? Pardon the goof, shoof's all about winning and losing, or in what you're cruising. All that in the flus, or the curcumin of existence. Hence this rice in dire need of life spicing. You race reckless, past big questions, like if you've been dicing and lacing with ricin', so your food's poisoning. Tuberculosin, you sicken with the chase of addiction. I'm invoking sonic healing while searching for meaning. Yet I find myself still feeling stricken. Oftentimes I self-debate, am I dancing with the devil or is it with fate? Nowadays, left in hand of lemons, it's that loot crate. Battle royale, parachute drop solo or bring a teammate. Oftentimes I self-debate, am I dancing with the devil or is it with fate? Nowadays, left in hand of lemons, it's that loot crate. Battle royale, parachute drop solo or bring a teammate. Why don't you grab a kebab platter or a cheesecake? Remember to drink water. This journey's gonna be a doozy, folks, need you ready for the departure. Magic carpet ride on the Magna Carta, I chart a course like a cartographer. Pave a path with a mental camera. You a commoner to the magnanimous caricature. Taking punches and standing if I fall. The magnitude of the weight carried by a dude, Shahil Hamidinha as he stands tall. Destiny plays Russian roulette with me, but the magnum's fully loaded. Play ball, faded, trial by magma. So when I pull back the hammer, click, end it all. To that I must say, nay. Ain't biting the bullet or taking the easy way out. Fifth horseman, refined power to defy scripture. You can picture my character, I'll point him out. Oust the needy, the greedy, the sleazy, and the emperor Faust. Understand that the fourth power equals the paladin's joust. Chasing being sated, what you got is a gluttonous conscience. Conned by science, stuffing face with glutinous. Big pharma shove boots up the innocence. Humanity can see havoc and chaos, but continues passing flatulence. You can go ahead and strive to be elated with elegance. Fight for eminence. I'll be trying to squash hostilities by killing ignorance. While for the night, maintain eloquence. Stay grounded with elements, giving prominence to providence. Oftentimes I self-debate, am I dancing with the devil or is it with fate? Nowadays, left in hand lemons, it's that loot crate. Battle royale, parachute drop solo or bring a teammate. Oftentimes I self-debate, am I dancing with the devil or is it with fate? Nowadays, left in hand lemons, it's that loot crate. Battle royale, parachute drop solo or bring a teammate. Keep ego dead, or otherwise in check. Off with my big head, hit the deck. Here come the lead, shield the neck. Don't let animosity in his bed for a sec. Who was it that said, oh what the heck? It'll be aight, Ned, kill Fred, he's a nervous wreck. He'll probably alert some fed that I'm trying to raise hell on lady killers such as a shithead spec. Like fee, fi, fo, fum. Break the syllables down to a drum on my thumb. Oh my gosh, fee, oh my, the silence. Speak not about my mum. Queen's English or count like a German Dracula. I spy dry, fear five-finger death via a speaker. I spy Philip Kalamata. Make like Macbeth witches and play with your desire. Cha Rastafari, I chant on for ya. On your entry onto the foyer, I employ you to torch fire blaze. Anything rolled by Mary and Juan. Holloway blunted in Puerto Rico, Mary Juanita. Oh, I must be Mr. Ego, ergo build like Lego, then eat it up like Lego. Waffle, I hop to another debacle, middle of the egg yolk yellow. Hello, my fellow commando, I see you also ready for battle. But this carnival of foes ain't a challenge to full throttle. So meet me at the grotto, where I might have words with you. Ready at the drop of a hat or a bottle. Sword Santorio, verbal only Gideon. You quickly with a badumptus piece. Piece together a fresh motto, scrumptious speech. Montage building and setting up my ego to be brought down. Entourage restructuring and adding lightning to the Lego. Wise up to be profound. Heist planning in advance, map the emergency exit. Gotta get back to reclaiming the crown. Screenwriting and setting the stage for magnanimous re-entry. When to go attack, I don't clown around. Alright, allow me to be equivocal. I can make like Mandela and mend apartheid with vocals. Invoke shake speech to compel you into putting aside your quarrels with invaluable morals. Yo, the warp word order confused thou shalt be. Palm view and begin to be infused, that's at the eardrum spree. Like when Killer Queen bites the dust it would seem. Crusader crate with stardust, these inventions gleam. I glint when seeing this highness thought digest. I just squeeze for life and ace obtruses of life with touch of Midas. I'd adjust with tincture, don't let it be holy hand grenade hallelujahs. Tryna be an icon like Leonidas. Ice pick at it like Michelangelo or Leo da Vinci with a brush. Hush, I saw her blush too, but I ain't gon' encroach, ain't in a rush. Y'all act sus, I venomous, poaching for coach at the most, I have to squash my crush. Look, I just need to get shit done, ain't got no time to discuss, capiche? Got too much fishing down the nun, sip on the lush, stress my fish. Shake your shack with delish Capri-Sun in Deutschland with some fresh quiche. Schweik, just messing with your hunch reach. Don't lose your shit. You find me comparing your shillings to my denanero while I'm chilling on this beach. Montage building and setting up my ego to be brought down. Entourage restructuring and adding lightning to the Lego. Wise up to be profound. Heist planning in advance, map the emergency exit. Gotta get back to reclaiming the crown. Screenwriting and setting the stage for magnanimous re-entry. When to go attack, I don't clown around. Stumbling carefully, lazily, super cloudy, loud but quietly, sexy, creepy lady, sleep cat. Let me switch camera lenses, stop crime lessons, speech conscientious, lemon, so contentiousness lesson. Struggling to get the key in the locked door of my shadow cloak lair, out of which I must leave to save those in despair. When hit declare with flair that I'll repair momentarily. Honestly, sorry about being OP, but your spam side B. Try not to trap your heart out, looked off a Pac and Biggie. Getting back up and then there's greatness happening, no biggie. Knowledge and Cypher in ones and zeros, for crying out the loudest. He just getting hit by sons moving kilos, oftentimes referred to as the Top Gun where he goes. Hip hopping would an equal 6 bits and Smith and Wesson as he flows. Best in the West Sun, Middle East Coast and Race Sierra. Boasting brown skin bacon on a regular, butter on a regulator, that's a skillet. Grill it to make clam chowder, verb bake the powder, regraded too cheesy for the 9 3/4 pounder. Stumbling carefully, lazily, super cloudy, loud but quietly, sexy creepy lady, sleep cat. Let me switch camera lenses, stop crime lessons, speech conscientious, lemon, so contentiousness lessons. Stumbling carefully, lazily, super cloudy, loud but quietly, sexy creepy lady, sleep cat. Let me switch camera lenses, stop crime lessons, speech conscientious, lemon, so contentiousness lessons. Round up a decimal point when pouring you a cup for your huffle puff, dipped in magic truffle and sauce. So no, yup, you drank me up instead of the saucy. Well, fuck hindsight, this is what's up. Let me get you a Tupperware container, sit tight, try not to jump, wondering where in the left, fourth chamber of the 9th wing. If you wandering, fret not, bank of manner won't allow trespassing. Automated lights show where you're permitted to be walking. My past stinks of mishaps, accidents and regret, but I ain't regressing. Before digging into a stranger, how about beginning by fessing up? Hey professor, you profiting less each semester. Wait, hold up, we bought paper with paper, ink to note down the paid for. Each course a randomizer of how bitter, how much flavor. There's for instance the rigid teacher, work for me, work it for you too, prehistoric ways. Then there's the dude that'd rather be playing spades, read slides and wear suede. The lax one, delayed info that needed to be relayed. I'm the Orcadian horseman, concussed with all these noises I made. Stumbling carefully, lazily, super cloudy, loud but quietly, sexy creepy lady, sleep cat. Let me switch camera lenses, stop crime lessons, speech conscientious, lemon, so contentiousness lessons. There's some sort of haze you woke up in, foggy horror maze you end up in. Dispense hot liquid, remove hand after putting cup in. Disparage your lack of hip hopping and drilling excessively. Disparity of disparity is quite a dichotomy. Dame prophecy fits a clearly broken economy. St. Chris and exercise of cancer, this is oncology. Quaint scalpel is the last sight you'll see on stage. To you looks like a mic, faint from nostalgia with more power than sour Mike and Ike's. Ape, Oscar Mike, get a move on when you hustle louder. Impale Dracula on a pike and scepter Rikers, bars within bars. Javad hard, Joe Nod, I'd spike off stage. 3 stalkers with culture shock. We be water or a rock, Bruce Lee flow like the water Mr. Miyagi drinking at the door, I'll knock. It's me, Heisenberg, don't go off just cause he didn't like how I talk. New highs at the tip of the iceberg, every thought a shot for the Glock. Shriek, a chic the way you walk with MAGA socks, biding my time so they flock. Stumbling carefully, lazily, super cloudy, loud but quietly, sexy creepy lady, sleep cat. Let me switch camera lenses, stop crime lessons, speech conscientious, lemon, so contentiousness lessons. Popping in and out of pipes like I'm doing the plumbing for your mama. Pardon me, I kiss mama's head with this mouth. Sumimasen, excuse my lingually juicy sauce. Disassembling sentences, trial of the century, dream team clout. They must have made so much they could Mammonite or coin toss like Meowth. And you forget all that, let's dig deeper to exhume Plymouth Rock. Truth at the base of roots, why descent or follow rules or pay that buck. What if you could figuratively instruct your own growth not to suck cock? That'd be the rubber duck truck that'll put the fire out, what the fuck? Yo, time span argument is currently irrelevant, especially since the time's still sensitive. A difference between a soldier and a civilian, you get caught up in your feels. Shit's ineloquent, the supervillain who lived long enough to see himself become the hero. That spells MF Doom, Machiavelli. Yeah, the bars were a buzz today. Writing script with cosmic, not pencil lead. My bars are a buzz today. Couple of crews, hip hop, head to head. These bars are a buzz today. Culture the true winner, cause just because all bars were a buzz today. Pioneer knowledge consolidation, elevation of info retention. If you have to veer off the beaten path, use wise caution. It's understanding peace that'll lead to freedom of culture. Begin refining our power to unite nations forever. Enemy of equality in the name of la ilaha except God. Get appalled when building destruction in a bottle gets an award. No but winner for being a literary carpet bomb. I'll be proud I was born then. Spin the cipher into a spiral. You spin out, I spin in to pull you out from within. Looking slick, pulling up to the mic checker. What you Aston Martin? Einstein got the look of thinking twice in the Volkswagen. Your dog tail wagging, itching to get an earring while you got playing with your earrings. Honey in a Lambo, make you wish for a genie. 3 for 1, easy marketing. The cars were a buzz today. Batmobile just arrived in the garage. My cars are a buzz today. Red light scene, I see hip-hoppers hip-hopping. These cars are a buzz today. When I was round, I couldn't help but notice that all cars were a buzz today. Open bottle, what the hell happened? I'm in the Jeep, suddenly jamming. I've just been rambling, whiling on and island up in my noggin. Found freestyling, simply cracking. Rambling through my mental stage-wide hazards. Got freezing Halifax, then flew back with buzzards. Thermoregulated, go from searing heat droughts to blizzards. They sip on a blizzard and pussy chase while I get gizzards. Y'all so thirsty, eight balling off the bat with billiards. I patiently watch the BMs air bobbing like Mary Poppins. Benson Royces get bent out of shape and then they feelings of stolen attention, treble like a trebuchet to the Chevrolet. It's deep anonymous bass from a mysterious Hyundai. Eyes up, the stars were a buzz today. I don't need to look for star signs, I just know my stars are a buzz today. Look up at the night sky, see for yourself these stars are a buzz today. All the constellations showing up for hip-hop. All stars were a buzz today. Boom back to backpack trap. Villainy, energies absorbing enemies. Kill any G's, disrespecting OGs. Will eulogies be the extent of my abilities? I'll challenge these, trying to dissolve Mephistopheles with soliloquies. What exactly am I trying to be day in and day out? Ain't speaking, super saying things with my mouth. I ain't one to be team leading with the call out, but I do be among the ones surviving fallout. Wilding out, head to head on this island. Counter striking out innings, losing fans on land. You in La La Land, with your demands more of a cracker than Yosemite Sam. I collect winnings like consignment, reassignment direct like Shyamalan. Collapse columns trying to rebuild things, it's a long game, ride it. See society divided, most hide it, provoke to widen it. Trying to clarify basic, these days you can't make sense of shit. Info overload, but a discreet sensor, sip and apply censorship. It's a cesspool of contagious ignorance threatening the bag. You're trying to feed fam, but along comes Stan asking for the mag. He stood in the kitchen, front of the kids, time about bitches he shag. God bless grace of a woman when wifey pummel him into a do-rag. Differ like Kerrigan, ain't anything like a simple Terran. Get a little reptilian, scaly wyvern, matter of fact dragon. Dragging on and on, but I ain't tryna be bragging. Keep track of the krakens, I'm hot and I'm hyperbole fragging. Differ like Kerrigan, ain't anything like a simple Terran. Get a little reptilian, scaly wyvern, matter of fact dragon. Dragging on and on, but I ain't tryna be bragging. Keep track of the krakens, I'm hot and I'm hyperbole fragging. Saturday night life, some need them likes. See my Nike laces, got seams with night lights. Dressed to the nines, looking sound nice. Have them going yikes, all manner of sheesh. Ceremonious speech to mics, Oscar Mike, while men of them vainglorious, best of each. Please release, tryna be free, just wanna fly, Mabi Hadich. Che wish fish, kinky me keychain. You lost me at the beach, I'ma get back to teaching vocally, I beseech. See now, listen, sexy neck Miss Lexus. Dealing with gawkers and stalkers like you're playing checkers. Can't vex us, I live inside the nexus. From Mex to Texas, keep chessing it. I'm testing shogi, making moves that seem reckless. It's 6 pistons, lifting rock to move mountains. Crescent islands with divine providence, peace fountains. Dock ships, the enterprise odysseys of explorations. Rocket out of pocket, spare artillery, explosive equivocations. Differ like Kerrigan, ain't anything like a simple Terran. Get a little reptilian, scaly wyvern, matter of fact dragon. Dragging on and on, but I ain't tryna be bragging. Keep track of the krakens, I'm hot and I'm hyperbole fragging. Differ like Kerrigan, ain't anything like a simple Terran. Get a little reptilian, scaly wyvern, matter of fact dragon. Dragging on and on, but I ain't tryna be bragging. Keep track of the krakens, I'm hot and I'm hyperbole fragging. Coming up with a universe's cosmic geography. Planetary cosmetology, airbrush to adjust topography. Play with comets like a commie, wolf it down like Okami. Feeding on verbs and nouns you use to throw shade at me. These are like catalysts to the verb bakery and wine out I evocate. Storm, earth and fire, spice and marinate, then relocate. Right to your plate, open the floodgate. Don't try to debate, wash down your destiny soup with this cup of fate. See, I'm trying to relate, switch lanes and speeds based on moods you convey. It's really a relay, trying to relay while relying on songs so I verbally play. Quintessential abilities, I ain't nothing special, just a product of passion. My skin color got them thinking I'm plain crashing. Check this, I fashion a new narrative in which I can spit this villain is written. Anonymously OP, deal with no animosity, ain't got time to be tripping. No capping, I didn't see him kneecapping, but I know what happened. No sir, I ain't lying, no capping.
Tragedy strikes, misery run rampant, wonder
Who to blame, me, you, the other dude, or destiny? I don't know who to blame. Was it the pointer? Was the smeller in fact the dealer? I don't know who to blame. Agatha Christie, murder mystery, mind games and trickery. I don't know who to blame. The criminology made you feel the need to weigh in on. Take love for a good murder mystery. Add wanting to know who done it so bad you get quivery. Throwing feelings of being holier than now and the rest of yow. Spice with dashes of dopamine from being right now. Holy cows and space goats, nonsensical species elope. Invoke to evoke with a thought-provoke envelope. Redact while no, so you think I know it all. Need you feeling small, already made calls to get you to take the fall. Cut to the soap drop, your balls between your tummy and the wall. Pope prophecy to pioneer oncology, walking treatment at the mall. Rope the dogma by trying not to be ranthonious. Sanctimonious, high horse, a connives like Polonius. Ain't worthy the title of villainy, you're just tedious. Doing harm to get in on the action, money probably means no patience. Imagine buying a gram of green for a Racino and its bottom shelf fragrance.
Tragedy strikes, misery run rampant, wonder
Who to blame, me, you, the other dude, or destiny? I don't know who to blame. Was it the pointer? Was the smeller in fact the dealer? I don't know who to blame. Agatha Christie, murder mystery, mind games and trickery. I don't know who to blame. The criminology made you feel the need to weigh in on. Ain't the order to hit you like your face met the pavement, but you'd be glad to have anything cause of cure ailment. I don't get saucy, used to wanna smoke 'em back to back with Snoopy. If you from where I hell shoot me, I say spooky and burn like Uti. Few spit hate, I'll run past you weak loogie. Frame perfect, I'll be Luigi. Enemies at their knees, capping Luffy hockey. Drop to the energy, I had G capture life in a bottle. Watches it water while I puff this cigar. These road stars unlock a cosmos' secrets like Genie Jafar. Y'all are tripping over traps, sick of the Teclan, so at the backpack a boom bap. Do you need it to cap? Take a crap, give up or get a slap. K-Town, gang strap, error, sip, burn tree sap. Get lit, check these Venus flight trap attacks. Crack facts like email broke facts. Used to dab wax while y'all fondled sacks like Tic Tacs.
Tragedy strikes, misery run rampant, wonder
Who to blame, me, you, the other dude, or destiny? Who to blame? Was it the pointer? Was the smeller in fact the dealer? I don't know who to blame. Agatha Christie, murder mystery, mind games and trickery. I don't know who to blame. The criminology made you feel the need to weigh in on.
Not found, error. Damn the kilo held is skilled and clever, pale in the face of momentum power.
Yeah, T-Rex in the Pokedex. Gymnast, Drake politics. Submit to involuntary corrupt colonics. Sign the most moronic. Yo, sell out, Shlonic, Coronic. Call the coroner, it's a rough-ebonic pandemic. Young hip-hopper on the outside, looking in past the gatekeeper. Tragic, no longer feels protected. Community feel gated, almost like it's Auschwitzic. Yo, peers and friends wonder why do I even bother? If it ain't for the money and fame, why does it matter? I don't chase fads, not a fatter, but I crack the wise egg to get smarts fatter. Fold reality fabric into paper airplanes on my brain to wrinkle gray matter. Y'all are cannon fodder to the sheet or hit with a shatter. Provoke thoughts of mind splatter. Dream dime catcher, infallible scene choreographer. The archaeological cartographer with historical material for a cipher. Perfect spiral into madness, this descent ain't kosher. At the pyramids, gonna need Johnny with the cushiony, the salesman usher. Hush sir, I got you cush if you need me blunt or we about to hover. Moreover, this height's a struggle royale, structural wobble. If you did make it, where go, any which way space travel. Truth be told though, the top is in fact hollow. Upon your arrival, there is a trap that'll soon follow. Don't wallow, that's shallow. Just get ready to hand throw. Never final battle, only on to the next level. True combo. Yeah, T-Rex in the Pokedex. Gymnastic politics. Submit to involuntary corrupt colonics. Sign the most moronic. Yo, sell out, schlonic, chronic. Call the coroner, it's a rhymphonic pandemic. Young hip hopper on the outside, looking in past the gatekeeper. Tragic, no longer feels protected. Community feel dated, almost like it's Auschwitz. Yeah. Catch me later with them fills, bro. The high I'm chasing is a greater than whole flow. The only bag I'll ever need is my collective hive mind in one conscious lump sum of all my EXP and information. Emanate warmth of the sun, but remain as regal as the moon. Endgame on loop. Eye of the storm of a maelstrom during monsoon. Season fandom with the chaos of random. A tango begins in tandem, bringing anthems that'll pay a ransom to a mansion. Edbop with mandem, paralytic venom, catch them off guard as they sip, but nothing material will slip. Was one simple quip, ain't the brown note, more akin to the big brain note, or the pink note. The mode of primal elements naturally gets the vote. Can't politician, this sad it happening. 'Twas written, one simple trick to bring about destiny manifestation. Nap when I bap you on the noggin for asking how'd it happen. I just woke up one day as a cosmic quantum physician. Yeah, T-Rex in the Pokedex. Gymnastic politics. Submit to involuntary corrupt colonics. Sign the most moronic. Yo, sell out, schlonic, chronic. Call the coroner, it's a rhymphonic pandemic. Young hip hopper on the outside, looking in past the gatekeeper. Tragic, no longer feels protected. Community feel dated, almost like it's Auschwitz. The fake Ape X, smoking mirror top. Every face gawks, even when it checks out a takeover still shocks. Then again, some of you drilled for that ox. What, you got brain rocks? Personally, I broke the lock, then escaped to spit out of the box. Welcome to potato life of a mental prisoner. Slave to society, from your fate it's meaningless to cower. Power surge for redefining your own menial character. This caricature of villains, but your differential, it's your dimensional unraveler. I'm an in for the weary traveler. To your psyche I bartend. Help you cleave through your issues, problems get the rend. It's that side break during a car chase to get you round the bend. Tools and tricks to self-fend. Why spend on offense when you can self-defend? I send regards by pen, transmuted into auditory stimuli. Words at the right hertz could blind your eyes with tears. Cry, derive lies that Auschwitz web weavers violate themselves sodomize. Bring about their own demise. I strive to advise and want you right rather than otherwise.
Lord, forgive me if I have to sin. I don't know where to begin. I'm trying to say a blessing, pulling them heaven-derived meaning. Disguise this is purpose finding. Disguise this is progression. This guy's not in a position to be revealing.
Slow down the caption, can't have you knowing. If it's public, rage gon' be flowing. Tunnel vision locks and keys get stolen. All have fucked up a lot, and all have broken the law. Devil at my feet, freedom defeat, in the name of the Lord. I'll be on my knees, pray to Allah. Crows like omens follow me in car. Close enough for me to know there ain't time for dead small. There's a divine plan in the fold of my palm. Make it hear holy hymns when you catch these hands, like it's a nun's gospel song. Making it till we making it. Y'all say faking it, we steady baking it. You can stay chasing it. I do takes to elevate it. You keep grabbing and dropping it. Segment to market it. You're simply shopping it, faith in it. Till we making it. Y'all say faking it, we steady baking it. You can stay chasing it. I do takes to elevate it. You keep grabbing and dropping it. Segment to market it. You're simply shopping it. Very often I get lost, wonder what's the sign and what's not. Couldn't be clearer now that these avenues keep popping up. Inexplicably despicable capabilities, vocal rocket shot. Minimal decibel sonic missile sonar guided from a yacht. Noises concuss consciousness, it ain't a prophetic miracle. This is by design, subliminal rude awakening. Slime made a lime and a divine rhyme. Fits the crime to write bars, you see spiderweb tat scars and not a dime. Here sign while I use the cosign to randomly define your need for wine. Baking it till we making it. Y'all say faking it, we steady baking it. You can stay chasing it. I do takes to elevate it. You keep grabbing and dropping it. Segment to market it. You're simply shopping it, faith in it. Till we making it. Y'all say faking it, we steady baking it. You can stay chasing it. I do takes to elevate it. You keep grabbing and dropping it. Segment to market it. You're simply shopping it. Stress and looking bad at those, so why you stressing over mine with poison? Faith and destiny guided me, be wary of the stance I'm poised in. Mentally cloistering to reach for zen, the countdown starts from 10. Channel chi and summon packs from every wolf den. I don't make packs with horned men, I got scorn for maliciously competitive. Bearable like a sweeping pole, beware a game-changing narrative. There they can't have a comparative. I'm attacked by a grizzly, it's imperative that I wear that bear's claws to honor survival of the fittest. I was just more active. Faithing it till we making it. Y'all say faking it, we steady baking it. You can stay chasing it, I do takes to elevate it. You keep grabbing and dropping it, segment to market it. You're simply shopping it, faithing it till we making it. Y'all say faking it, we steady baking it. You can stay chasing it, I do takes to elevate it. You keep grabbing and dropping it, segment to market it. You're simply shopping it. Air cracks and fractures, it ain't your rear views. Like you see in a fractal image, your eyes deceive you. Reach forth into what is actually a dimensional portal. This is more akin to a different realm, rules illogical. Matter of fact, here the illogical rule, they about the flus. Come along with me and shake a few screws loose. Shit, do it for the views, or you could stay in your lala. Landing, standing at the cusp of amazing, staring gaga. Alhamdulillah, thanks, but salfa. When's the last time you had gala outside of praying without prejudice and estimata? Thought provoker, prickly fingy poke your polka data. Your expectations are shattered with non-stop blather. Out of left field charge, but from the right flank, yeah. OG grizzly gully, I kill a platter as zaytun kalamata. Raging hate the bittersweet flavor. Shit, mum saada, حفر البربارزة. Boy so thirsty and thinking you a player. بيصير the best guy طالع طيب. Huh? Gala ya billa, y'all are ketchup and mayo. I'm that new special sauce that gets investors. Donators host galas, donuts for the cameras. Morsel Santa Claus lebetna. Biggie bank, papa like your hasala. Coral hopper, open Pandora. Telefragger, unreal table turner, temporal swagger. Reality ring all the finger, fire cuts with math hoffer. Biggie bank, papa like your hasala. Coral hopper, open Pandora. Telefragger, unreal table turner, temporal swagger. Reality ring all the finger, fire cuts with math hoffer. I dial back to relive history, traveling at times the heavily needed prophecy, unraveling course, biblically going to the source, wised up Quranically while you're none the wiser, of course. Lyrically enforce a main course, commanding supreme mathematics, mystically divorced of stigmatizing scene semantics, chemically informed about the ostracizing machine magics, theorizing and devising uprising prevention schematics. Maslow's hierarchy impedes growth of seeds. We'd bleed in order to feed, forget prayer beads. Chase crooked as they heed, walking the path the devil leads. Detectives rack brains trying to get any leads. Put them behind bars for they D's, but the bar's corrupted. Just the system just fronted, my bars shook and insurrected. Erected a land just by sheer will, self-perfected. Brain perforated, so I may need Spike Lee, so it's well directed. Biggie bank, papa like your hasala. Coral hopper, open Pandora. Telefragger, unreal table turner, temporal swagger. Reality ring all the finger, fire cuts with math hoffer. Biggie bank, papa like your hasala. Coral hopper, open Pandora. Telefragger, unreal table turner, temporal swagger. Reality ring all the finger, fire cuts with math hoffer. Space-time shuffle, telescopic like the Hubble. It's a trump card if muscle was pulled during tussle. No trouble, double time, get to the chopper. Save granny, pull her out of rubble. Gimme Grammy, got a Nobel award for the swords in a bubble. These sweet comics pop like cork out of bottle. Fabrics on a role model, fabricated glamour, enamored for the big bucks you waddle. Caramel, caramel, vanilla, Gary the chinchilla, skip fillers, wearing J Dilla fillers. هذا شماخ تحسه فصله بنكه بعدين هذا dollar biller. But come nightfall make joints to shake walls ما رح تمل منها. In case you do got another few مرة واحدة like وحدة بياسة. Measure my vocal cheddar plaques out of a super speaker. Treasure my journey to better me along with the masses on the next song. Leisure and work to me, ring of the gong. Multi-pronged vocabulary, lingually rip like super percolated bong. Kicks your chest back, gorilla glue hit like King Kong. Biggie bank, papa like your hasala. Coral hopper, open Pandora. Telefragger, unreal table turner, temporal swagger. Reality ring all the finger, fire cuts with math hoffer. Biggie bank, papa like your hasala. Coral hopper, open Pandora. Telefragger, unreal table turner, temporal swagger. Reality ring all the finger, fire cuts with math hoffer.
It's just different.
Gather around now. Furthest round, finals. Go for the win, not a draw. Enemies bearing their claws. Let's do blue 42, twice at the most. Let the situation choose, red 32 or green 220 dose. Peace deuces to shiny, I remember when we was fluceless. Most classes useless, saw marketing and said I choose this. Most definitely a black star lover, constellations run mob deep. Wu-Tang belt with utility you need. Seneca equated to that dust seep. Eat our dust if I'm in the back of Snoop, straight a shotgun. Eminem Marshall by me, rope pots for the Shogun. Like parting clouds over a parted Red Sea. If it's apartheid, I dip padded and tight. Part cheek sleeve, cleavage, cleave lever alone with the tight pod beside the lever for the divider. What's the matter with a good curtain closer? Come closer to the fourth wall, slow movement to a crawl. Live right in hip hop or die, Taro guard your far tribe by Narshiv. Hide and be copper, conniving snitch. العقلة الاستخفاف cause cringe on keytar and pronouncing a guitar. Pavement, aka Defna Bilgab. Syrup mixed up with tar. Gather round now.
It all comes down to them.
Furthest round, finals.
It all comes down to them.
Go for the win, not a draw.
It all comes down to them.
Enemies burying their claws.
It all comes down to them.
We're out of timeouts, welcome to the final huddle. Gather round weary travelers, peer into the simple but quaint puddle. Watch the reflections, paint moving pictures, capture glances and facial muscle. Check your watch, we on a clock, vivid depiction. Brittle spirits get clocked in a tussle. Telescope it like the Hubble with an intergalactic rocket shot. Don't act shocked, be stunned by the phaser laser, no red dot. Similar to boom clot, leaving during your blood clot. What? Shut up, rude boy, if you don't like it, suck my kurat. Who that knocking at my window? Here come another widow, searing iron to the face, iron from under the pillow. I'm walking ass, Brooklyn like badass, talking with boom to assert doom with a bap to heads of crass. Spit facts fast and watch them gather en masse. Capacity at max, they lax when faxing it from Halifax. Jazz moves my soul with the sax. I can't help but ask who swung the axe already. Did it too early, dummy? Probably won't know how much you lost. Money. Gather round now.
It all comes down to them.
Furthest round, finals.
It all comes down to them.
Go for the win, not a
It
draw.
all comes down to them.
Enemies burying their claws.
It all comes down to them.
It all comes down to this, last inning, quarter trap. Buzzer beater shot, Hail Mary pass. Go long, monster wide receiver. But give no quarterback shot and go long. Touching it down, turning it round, intercept it. Happen to be the running back, give him the clear. Watch is rare in case the linebacker appear. No fear if you cruise a group, team effort, working off each other's boosts. Got a super boot, election or other issue. Have him looking at you as you swishing. Flick of the wrist, watch him lose. A joke meant to thought provoke. Massive toke that's supposed to choke. Chrono shift is the chronic roast. Begin cosmic drift. Thrift through shopping malls, blessing with my presence, that's a gift. At a certain point, the highest paid performer was a fartist. If you at the scene for the ending, then use a tourist. At your ego's grave, I lay a sword bouquet, eulogium florist. Skip a chorus, spit whatever comes to mind that ain't bogus. Showbiz know this, trying to beat the devil till he's soulless. All the deals he made, down to ashes and dust, meaningless, remorseless when it comes to anything that hate inflate. Try to relate, this ain't baseless. If you off the beaten path, it's sometimes shameless. Man, we probably got the same list. I made changes, little variants. Enter the jungle or the forest, crumble when you see the rest. Though you did your best, get out with your head and shoulders still attached to your chest. Trying to make it to the finish line. Lying in my path, gotta climb up a pine. I might be lying if I say I'm fine. Fin out lying, feeling sublime. Freely I dine on that wine. Added pro, that's the lime. I'd sign off the rhyme when it's verbic bread. Adjectives with objectives, lettered with lead. Full canvas of cannons, painted black to red. We're fighting to jump hurdles just cause they misread. On purple I be for the haze I see through. Trying to get the download to defeat you. See your patterns and lose but learn from you. Truth be told, it's like a tango with you. Definition of a master and a student gets lost with you. How cute the way you flushed it, aimed and shoot. Coordinated like mine had bird's eye view. Make him get chills with the way you shoot. Lucky I'm in your eyes when I look at you, but if it's when you shoot